The Bulls to get proceedings underway via the boot of Dane Chisholm, the referee, dressed in green. It's Jack Smith, the ex-Royal Navy Marine, and he will be looking to enforce his discipline on the two sides as they get to grip with the new rules. And we will have the shot clock in operation this afternoon. And once again, it will be the Wolfpack who will field the restart in this transatlantic challenge. They will play left to right, and early doors, the Wolfpack just going to move the ball over on that left-hand edge, and it will be Bodine Thompson, and he'll be brought down 15 metres out from the halfway line. The Toronto Wolfpack lineup then this afternoon, it'll be Gareth O'Brien at fullback, the wing three-quarter line of Adam Hickson, Chase Stanley, Ricky Latelli and Gary Wheeler, the half-back partnership of Joe Miller and Josh McCrone, the forwards then Ashton Sims, Andy Ackers, Tom Olbison, Andrew Dixon and Bodine Thompson and John Wilkin. The close season this afternoon or this morning for our Canadian viewers where you're watching this game in the world, but here come the Wolfpack. They're looking to pounce early, and there's going to be a fantastic try-saving tackle in the corner, is there, by D. Fogging Johnson, but the Wolfpack are in, over out wide.
For a second, so again, serious time, serious part of the Toronto look really dangerous here. They're loading up right and then they're shifting left. They're shifting the play so quick, it's really good. Ackers with a dummy. Again, you can see it.
Andy Ackers out of dummy half there, past Stevenson. Pleased with this impressive start and strong showing from the Toronto Wolfpack early doors. So already we've seen Wheeler cross out wide. We've seen Ackers underneath the sticks and Tom Sowerby. They're not going to go for two. They're going to tap the ball as Darcy Lusick sucks in that Bulls defence before he gives it to McCrone, to O'Brien, out wide in at the corner, and that is going to be Adam Hickson. Too much toe, too much space. Gone for John Keir's side. It'll be Oakes in at dummy half to Milnes. Milnes back down the middle channel, and that is the last tackle, says referee Jack Smith. Hallis, Magrin, Chisholm to Webster. Webster's going to chase the kick up, and Webster will score for the Bradford Bulls. And here we go, Craig. We've got some magic, and it's the Australian, the close season signing from the Castleford Tigers. The Bulls are back.
That's why the Bradford players getting frustrated. But hey, Mick, that's Super League. That's what they do. They slow the ruck down. What Bradford are not doing is slowing Toronto's run down. It's
going to be McCrone in at dummy half. It goes to Sidlow. Sidlow's going to front up against his former teammates, and he's brought down just outside the 10. The Wolfpack on this set of 6. They've gone nearly 70 metres. It's the last tackle play, an almighty gap, and Blake Wallace will go around and under. And just like that, the Wolfpack hit back. It's a fourth try.
Thornton's on. One of the best young talents in the country at the moment's just come on, so let's see if this makes a difference. 3 brilliant changes for Bradford. So big on Toronto again.
To 50 points week in, week out. How is broadcasting their games on Sky good for the game of rugby league? Will people get bored of seeing the Wolfpack run up big scores? An interesting point there, Craig.
No, it shouldn't happen. This is the worst I've seen Bradford play. Let me make that thing. I'm not saying Toronto are good, Mick, but this is nowhere near the standard Bradford have been playing. We've watched Bradford now for the last 5 or 6 weeks. They're actually starting to play a bit better now, but it's the way Toronto are controlling the ruck. It doesn't give any fast plays. This is the big play, Bradford again. Ethan Ryan on the wing.
Ethan Ryan takes the ball out to Webster. The Bulls have a second try. That was orchestrated. It was almost like a pantomime rehearsal. The crossfield kick as it goes from that right boot, but it's going to curl in. It's curling. It's curling. It's there from Dane Chisholm and on Bulls line.
Use him enough. Bring it to this side. See Rowan take the line on and a bit more. Bradford need to lift it, and they're starting to do it, and it's making it a better game. But again, clean break.
Andy Ackers inside support. The Wolfpack going in underneath the sticks. A valiant chase back from Josh Rickett on that right-hand edge, but it is a try to Joe Mellor.
I watched him play 6 at Warrington at 17-year-old, Mick. He was an half-back. He lacked about a yard of toe. Everyone said to be a top half-back. Wow. And he averages 12 metres a carry. And then I know I shouldn't put pressure on young people. They're in again here.
Toronto exploiting Bradford's wing, kicking, and it's a try to Gareth O'Brien. That one will be on the highlights reel, exposing Bradford's fragile right edge defence. Josh Rickett and Ross Oakes.
But again, this is Bradford. Bradford need to look at themselves today, and I think they're missing a bit of aggression, Mick, a bit of goal. George Flanagan, you know, George, it caused
Bulls, Ackers. Back it goes. Macron looking for options out wide on that right-hand edge, and the Toronto Wolfpack will have try number 7 of the afternoon, and it's a second for Blake Wallace.
So at the moment, they're going to take another one. Here you go. Andy saw the gap. It didn't matter. Again, Lay's defence. Every time he saw a Lay's defender, bingo, Mick. I said they'd score.
We're going to start calling you Tony Rowe in front. This to add on an extra 2. And on the Bulls Live and Proper Sport. And show me the money you
Anyway, move on. But there's 4 or 5 here. I've realised they've got a real strong squad. Brian Noble told me they're in again here. Short side play. Andy Ackers again. The most outstanding player on the pitch by a million miles with Gaz O'Brien. How many of them have said to John Keir, I'm in that shirt next week? And that's not just the youngsters, Mick. That's a lot of the older ones. I don't think for Brad...